Hello guys, so I continue recording from my car because it's the place where I spend most of my time, I feel like. When I'm outside of my home. So what I wanted to say today was, when you walk with Jesus and when you walk with him all of your life, sometimes it is hard to continue believing in his promises. And yeah, I know I'm talking about it maybe on the surface now, but there's a lot of pain, a lot of things that were happening to me that are within that process that I'm talking about believing in God when things do not seem right. So what I want to say is that God's promises, they're true and they will always stay true. It doesn't really matter if we believe in them or not. It's just true. And what I choose for myself, I choose that I want to trust regardless of the situation and what's going on in the world, in my family, in my life. As I told you, I'm 33 years old. I'm not married, and in my culture, it's kind of weird for most of the people. Like they get married at 20 when they're 20 years old or so. For me, since I'm coming from a little different, from the culture aspect, I'm coming from a different family because I'm Armenian ethnically, but I was born in Russia, so it's just so weird. It's not weird. It's God's plan, but it might be weird for me sometimes and for other people. But it was very important for me always to make sure I'm doing right things when I make such important decisions. And I always knew that whoever I met in my life, that it was not the right person. And this might be, weird for some, because they might say, what are you waiting for? Maybe you have high standards and things like that. Maybe you missed someone. But I just know, as one of the preachers says, I know that God haven't sent me yet, that person. Otherwise, I would be married by now. It's one thing. Another thing, that I went through a lot of healing, and yes, I have a great family, but every family has issues, and mine was not an exception. I have a very loving parents and sister, but because when you come to the family and you're not healed yourself, how you can't really, even if you want to, you can't really avoid how to say that, creating pain for other people. It's just how the things work. So God let me go through a lot of healing, and I will tell you more about it in the future videos. But I, especially within last 3 years or so, went through a lot of healing, and now I serve to those who also needs that healing, because I know what they're going through. I just want to encourage you and say that there is a way out of the desert. There is a way out of the situation you're in. Just believe, just trust. And I will share more practical steps in the future videos. But even if you think that your situation is the worst, it's much worse than what other people had, it could be so. I'm not saying, no, your situation's not that bad, just look at other people, they have it worse. I'm not saying that at all, because I know it's not the right thing to say to the person who is suffering. Every pain deserves to be heard about or to be healed. Every pain deserves to be healed. What I'm saying is that there is a way out of your pain, and God can show you that way. Even more than that, He'll already showing you that way, even through this video. And God never sends suffering to people's life. Although sometimes we ourselves let the, some sort of the trials come to our life, or it could be inherited through our generation. It's called a generational curse. Or you might be just a victim of someone else's sin. There are different things that can cause this pain in your heart. And please do not blame yourself, and please do not blame other people, and do not blame God. God stays faithful. There is no dark side of God that He's hiding. He is light, pure light. If you believe it or not, but He is a pure light. He came to rescue you. He came to find you, to give you peace. That's His goal. He never intended to allow you suffering just for sake of it. So what I want to say to you today is, please give God a chance. Give God a chance to show you who He really is, and try to open a little window in your soul, in your spirit, in your heart, to trust His word, and you will be surprised where you'll end in, like where this path will lead you to. I speak out of experience. Believe me, guys, I didn't believe that God loves me at all. Like zero. Negative some 100 level was that level where I believed that God loves me. I thought He doesn't, because He allowed all this suffering, me being by myself, lonely, all those things, all the things in our family. I was so lonely. But I want to tell you that things started to shift when I gave Lord a chance, or in other words, when I opened a little 1% maybe of my faith to the word, where He says that He loves us. And if the word says He loves us, it means He does love us. There is no contradiction to it. There is no argument to it. It's just true. It's what truth is. So guys, I will continue posting these videos as, just as my faith. I'm sitting in my car. There's nobody watching. Nobody knows that I'm doing that, just the Lord and I. So I just decided to be myself, to open up. I hope it will help someone, and I believe that it will one day, one time. Love you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you later.